afternoon, welcome back to my channel. So my hands smell like white vinegar because I am currently almost 26 weeks pregnant, and that like itchiness to nest is really setting in now. Like over the last few weeks it has. If you've seen any of my previous videos, then you'll know that I've like decluttered my daughter's clothes and done like some random like cleaning and things that I wouldn't necessarily like normally do, and today, which is why my hands smell like white vinegar, they smell because I deep cleaned my washing machine. Well, it's currently on like a wash cycle, like a cleaning cycle thing, but I cleaned out the filter because it was making a really squawky noise when it was on, and turns out it's because the filter was full of line scale. Yay for living in the south. So yeah, I've cleaned that out. I soaked it in some white vinegar for a bit and then put it back in. I've obviously emptied the water out, and then I've like tried as best I can to like clean the like rubber seal bit. So yeah, now it's currently on a cleaning cycle just to freshen it up a bit. But now we are in my bedroom because I need to tackle the wardrobe. I said this a few videos ago that I need to desperately sort out my wardrobe, and do you know what has kind of spurred all this, excuse me, honestly, wind when I'm pregnant. Like it happened the last time as well. I don't know what it is, so I'm going to apologise. I'm not going to try and like cut it out every time. Well, where even was I? Oh yeah, what spurred this on is, like I say, I'm almost 26 weeks pregnant, which means if we are going to stay where we're currently posted, which is looking more and more likely, we are going to try and apply for a bigger house. So we're going to try and apply for a 3-bed house. So we can do that as of, I think, the end of this week, well, tomorrow. So probably like next week. So like the logical part of me is like, right, you need to fucking get your shit together then, basically, because if they come back and say, yeah, cool, you can move in like a month's time, I want everything to be ship shape and ready. So I am on a massive declutter mission over the next kind of couple of weeks, massive cleaning mission, massive just sorting my life out mission. I've never done a military march out before, only out of like Joe's slam block, so I've only experienced like cleaning that. So this is going to be a whole nother ball game, especially when I'm pregnant as well, but we will see. Might get some like professionals in to do like certain things like the windows and all of that stuff, but I'm going to try and do the most of it myself, or between like us and family. But yes, we need to do all of those things. We need to redecorate. So yeah, if you are new around here, then make sure to hit the subscribe button, because there is going to be a lot of stuff going on. I can't guarantee this is all going to go up like kind of live as it happens, because I have a toddler. I don't have a lot of time, and currently it is 1:20 and she has given in to a nap for the first time in 3 days. So yeah, I think we're at that awkward stage now of dropping her nap already, which sounds crazy, but she's just one of those kids that has low sleep needs. So yeah, we're just like having a nap once every 3 days at the minute, which is just hurts my brain, and doesn't allow me much time to do very much. So yeah, I'm using this time while I have it to film and do some decluttering and things, but like I say, I don't know 100% when these videos are actually going to go out, so apologies. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling now, because a 5-minute intro is probably way too long, and I'm going to show you, in case you haven't already seen, the inside of my wardrobe. So the lighting is not fantastic in here because it's rather cloudy today, but this is the inside of my wardrobe. As I've said before, it's very much organised chaos in terms of like all of this stuff is vintage stuff, like stuff that I have for sale and like packaging stuff, and yeah, and then obviously my normal wardrobe contents, and then other random crap. So yeah, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to KonMari this. If you haven't seen any of my kind of declutter videos before, generally the way I do a declutter is via the KonMari method, which if you haven't already heard of, basically it is just taking out everything in one go and just doing it all, because I have that brain type that just will like go between loads of different things at once, and it's rather frustrating, but I just find this method works the best for me, so that is exactly what I'm going to do. Obviously, like I say, the weather is kind of changing now. We are mid-September, so I'm going to probably at least take dresses off hangers, probably fold them up just for now in case we do get the odd kind of nice day I'll need it for, and then yeah, try and see if I've got anything that is kind of autumn wintry appropriate that will also fit my pregnant self. Which, by the way, I was thinking the other day, sorry this video is going to be literally all over the place, I hope you don't mind, but I was thinking the other day to maybe try and film like a kind of like maternity wear, but not maternity, if you like. So like a maternity, not a lookbook, because I'm not a stylist, I don't do fashion at all, but like outfits to wear as maternity wear that aren't actually maternity. So let me know down below if you'd actually like to see that, and I will film those. So yeah, so I'm going to try and see what I have in the stuff that I'd obviously packed away at the start of this year that will fit me with my ever-growing belly. And yeah, let's just get cracking. I need to clear some space first because my room is just basically the depiction of the shit show that is my life.
Driving down the road that
So what I have done is, like I say, doing the KonMari method, which means I'm getting out everything, not literally everything, but everything of like each category. So predominantly in a wardrobe, we're talking clothing, accessories, things like that, which I have left in there, and then this is just kind of the miscellaneous crap basically. So we've got all of like my beauty stuff to do, like my brows and what have you, nail polish remover, my air wrap box, this box which has like travel makeup bags and bottles and things in it, and then this one which I don't even know what it has in it, I think a massive box of condoms, and an old hairdryer and things like that. So yeah, I'm going to sort these out now. These are things that I've kind of like kept over the years, but I feel like, you know, when it comes to like moving, you're even more of a like, right, I need to make a decision. Am I ever going to use this again, or can it just go? Because you don't want to have to, one, pack things unnecessarily, or to like move things and have to find a new home for them when really you didn't need them in the first place. So I'm gonna go through all this stuff, try and like either like condense things down, or like just, like I say, just make some kind of decisions on what to do with certain things, like this freaking beauty therapy book that I bought when I was in college almost 10 years ago. I need to do something with it. I don't even know if it's still like usable. I presume it is. I don't really know. I don't know whether to try and like contact a local college and see if I can like donate it to their library, or what if they do a beauty course. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna get cracking with sorting this bit out and then we will get on to the clothing.
Driving down the road that I grew up on once again. It's when I pass your door, the memories come back again. Pictures of us flooding back just like a wave. Makes me wonder what happened, what you're up to today. Remember when we stole your mother's car, we drove for days. Teenagers with too many feelings and rage. We were higher than the ceiling, middle fingers to the sky. I remember thinking if I only could stop the time. Way back when we didn't care what they said. People could stare, I didn't give a damn, 'cause I was being next to you. Way back when we didn't care what they said. People could stare, I didn't give a damn, 'cause all I needed was my friend. Way back when, way back when.
Okay, I am making some kind of progress. I have a pile of rubbish accumulating on the floor. I have a pile of stuff that's definitely to go, and a pile of I don't knows, as usual. So things like these bags from Tropic, they're like the gift bags that, like, if you get like an ABC kit or whatever they're called now, you get, but they're quite good really because they're like lined so you can clean them. Well, that one is anyway. Oh yeah, that one is as well. They're two different styles. There's a drawstring one and the zippy one. I think the zippy one would be quite useful for like holiday and stuff, so I think, yeah, I'm gonna keep those two and put that in there. And like I say, I've got this box that's like dedicated kind of holiday stuff, so like travel bottles, packing cubes, makeup bag type things, and things like that. And then I've got a couple of other ones. Like I collect these Aesop ones because my sister-in-law used to work for them, so we all accumulated a lot of these bags, and they're really handy for like laundry and stuff like that. I don't know where all my other ones have gone. They might be under the bed in the like suitcases and stuff. But then I've got these two little ones. Like one is from my Mother's Love milk ring, and then one is from a mini bottle of shampoo and conditioner I got from Soaked. So I don't really know what to do with them because they just seem a bit small to really do anything with, but I don't want to get rid of them. Yeah, don't really know. And equally, I don't know with these two hair tools. So we have got the Revlon, I don't even know what this is called. Is it called One Step something or other, styler thing, hair dryer, blow dryer, brush thing that I don't really know if I'm going to use, because the only times that I do dry my hair, I literally just blast it with a Dyson. So I don't know if I'm likely to use that, and obviously the Dyson has like a blow dry brush attachment thing on it anyway. And then equally this Remington, I think, yeah, Remington like curling wand, but one of the like, is it called a conical wand? I don't know, where it like tapers. Again, I usually, if I curl my hair, I use my straighteners to do it, and it's just more convenient to just have like one pair of straighteners that will obviously straighten and curl my hair. So it seems silly to have this. I think I'm gonna get rid of that. I think I'm gonna get rid of both of them. Here we go. Here we go. You're keeping me accountable, guys. Come on. So those two are gonna go, and then the I don't know pile is literally just a few things now. So I'll put them there for now, and then what I'm gonna do, ooh, found a lash lift doodad that looks like it's got glue on it, so I'm not going to use that. But yeah, I have this empty straightener box thing that I was thinking of hopefully fitting into my dressing table drawer, which may also need some work. This was just like for makeup and stuff, and then it's just kind of accumulated a lot of other crap. But I think they'll fit depth-wise. It's just whether I'll be able to get them in, because the drawer obviously doesn't open very wide, so I don't know if I'll be able to like do like that and then turn it around. I'm gonna see, but I think that might be quite useful for like storing possibly even makeup brushes, because at the moment they're currently in this like Muji acrylic drawer thingy, and it just, one, it obviously just looks messy, and two, it just accumulates so much like dust and stuff. So if I can somehow free up the space in here to get the brushes put away off of the top of here and stuff, I think that would be quite a good idea. I mean, Penny's trying to find herself a little space in there. But yeah, I need to go through my makeup again, I think, and just kind of get rid of any odds and sods and straggly bits. But yeah, I'm going to do this drawer now, I think, so I can put those in there. And then what I'll do is I'll just kind of move all this stuff so it's more organised in terms of like stuff that's going and stuff that's staying. And then we will do the clothes. So it may not look that much better, but I've managed to kind of condense a lot of stuff into this drawer. I figure when we move even, it will probably just make things easier, because we can literally just close the drawer and just kind of take it as it is, I think. I don't know. It's the IKEA Malm, is it? Dressing table, and it's quite flimsy. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it does rock quite a bit. So I don't know if it will need to be emptied, but if it does, at least I know everything in here is stuff that I will use. I am trying to use a lot of this stuff up, like this perfume and all of these products and stuff, as well as a couple of things in there. And then I've got all my clean makeup brushes in there. All my dirty ones are in the bathroom, because I'm going to try and convince myself to clean them later. And then this one is, again, I had a box on the top here, this one, that just had like hair accessories and what else did I have, like jewellery and things, which I managed to find a purpose for this little bag, and I put all like my little jewellery bits in there. Not that I have very much at all, because I'm not a jewellery person. And then I'd say like all hair clips and bits, and my deodorant. So yeah, pretty happy with that. This is my kind of rubbish pile so far. So I've got recycling normal, and then we've got obviously the pile that's to go. This stuff's all staying, but this is going to go back in when I take all the other stuff back out, which I'm about to do now. So literally, like I say, everything left in here is just clothing and or like accessories, which is very minimal. It's literally just these few bits up here. I've literally only just put this bag back in here, which I know is staying, so I'm not actually going to pull that out. This one I don't actually know about, because it's quite handy for like on holiday and stuff, although in saying that, I have children now, so I don't know what holiday I'm going to go on where I'm going to need a teeny tiny handbag, but I don't know, we shall see. And then again, these two pairs of shoes are just going to stay up here because, well, I know that they're both staying, so that's fine. But I am going to pull out all of the clothes, and then I think, I don't even know where it is. Up here, no. Down here, no. Under the bed, maybe, is the bag of like autumn winter stuff I have. So I'm probably going to have to get that out too, which means I'm going to have to move all the stuff off the bed. I did not think this through. It's a few hours later now, and I've had a helper for the last like couple of hours, so it's taken a little bit longer, which is why I haven't like really filmed anything. So I'm going to show you like the art. I mean, you can see a little sneaky peek behind me anyway, but I'm going to show you kind of what I'm getting rid of first, because I think you'll be impressed. So all of this box is stuff to be recycled, including these old pyjamas. This is all stuff that's going to go, be that kind of charity or popped on Vinted. I'll probably pop like these bows and these hats on Vinted, and then the rest will probably pop in a charity bag. These are all to be sold as well. I just need to try and get hold of a debobbler for this top, I think. This one's kind of like an I don't know, and the rest are to get rid of. But yeah, I'm going to try and get a debobbler to kind of fix that so I can use that one. And then this is just like the pile of like normal rubbish. That's not actually, because that's glass, so I need to clean that out, unless I already have. Can't remember. Oh, I already have, so that can go in the recycling as well. But yeah, so all of that is to go. This is the kind of pile of stuff that either is too summery or won't fit me kind of in the next couple of months, so I'm going to pop that in here, which is where all the like autumn winter stuff was, and it still is in terms of like Joe's stuff. There's like some of Joe's like thicker jumpers and hats and stuff in there, so I'll leave them for him for another day, probably when the weather changes even more, because he's quite a warm person. So yeah, I'm going to pop them in there, pop that back under the bed, and then over here, I really need to do the floor, and then over here it is looking so much better. It probably doesn't look a huge amount better to you, and to be fair, I did this a couple of months ago, so it probably doesn't seem necessary or like it is going to stay like this, but like I say, I'm just kind of trying to prepare. So I know basically everything in here is stuff that I'm either going to wear in the next couple of months, or I will wear like after baby comes, but things like that I've tended to kind of put away. So I'll give you a little tour. Air wrap box with all the accessories and bits in. Hair accessories in this little thing. This has got all of my like beauty stuff in it, so it's stuff to do with my brows, waxing, stuff like that. My scarves, my other like spring summery handbag that I just obviously put away for the colder months, my 2 pairs of heels, and then my clothes. It's just like this, and then I've got this hanging doodad from IKEA with like vest tops. I seem to have quite a lot, I didn't realise, but that's pretty much just from breastfeeding, so that's kind of accumulated. So yeah, those, I think that's all like gym stuff, so that's not really stuff I'm going to reach for that often. Jumpers, the box full of like holiday bits and bobs, and then this one literally just has condoms and a bunch of tops that are just kind of like destined to be recycled, but I'm probably going to wait until we've like redecorated, and I'll wear them for that and then kind of get rid of them. And then obviously, like I said before, this stuff is just Vinted, so packaging stuff in the bottom one and stuff that's actually listed in that one. I think the only other thing I'm actually going to do in here is try and possibly, I think we might have a bit too much paint on it, because this was like this when we moved in. It's just like a broken hook, so I wanted to kind of take it off and try and unscrew it, but I don't know if I'll be able to. It might be too much paint on it. But yeah, feeling pretty happy with how that has come out. Feeling very, very tired now, but it's a good start. We have much more to go. I have done Soph's room fairly recently, so I'm not going to do that. And then I've got the airing cupboard to do, the hallway cupboard, which is just my Monica cupboard. I'm not even going to show you that. Actually, maybe I will, just so you can see what I'm working with and what is to come. The kitchen, the living room, like, it's a lot. Obviously the only stuff I'm not doing is Joe stuff. obvious reasons. But yeah, so this one literally just has like the Hoover, ironing board and all that stuff in it. And then this one, which is rather dark, so let's try and stand back a bit. This one is just literally a free-for-all. So yeah, it needs some serious decluttering and things, just to kind of assess where we're at with everything and whether anything needs to go. Again, this shelf is all Joe stuff, so I'm not going to touch any of that, but everything else I will try and probably Marie Kondo at some point, just get all of it out, assess whether we actually need it or not, and then yeah, figure out where it's gonna live. So yeah, that concludes this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Like I say, there's going to be quite a lot more like this kind of in the next few videos probably. Lots of kind of preparing to move, nesting, all of that fun stuff. So if you aren't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.